You must build your live trading portfolio now, before it's too late, before AI changes everything. And if you haven't started yet, in this video, for the first time, I will show you one of my premium portfolios. You will see which EAs I've picked, how I've combined them, how I measure the risk, and the monthly profits I'm earning. And stay with me until the end, because I will go beyond my algo trading portfolio and share my entire investment portfolio. And if you have been on the algo trading space platform, you probably have seen the live trading results. And at the time of recording this video, we have 66 accounts with a total balance of about $100,000. It's just a little bit over that amount. And also we have funded trading accounts, and we have 48 accounts. So here we use trading.com, iFunds, and DarwinX. And you can see all of the expert advisors we are trading. The track records are on the right side, and as well all of the stats are transparently displayed. The total amount here is above $1 million, but these are funded accounts. And the last group are the prop firms, where we have about 14 accounts at the time of recording this video. So I allocate about 70% now of my entire algo trading portfolio into live accounts, about 20% go into funded accounts, and the last 10%, and I'm even lowering that amount right now, goes to prop trading. And the whole thing is just 25% from the entire investment portfolio I have, which I'll share with you by the end of this video. And in most of the accounts, we are trading individual expert advisors, and you can understand which one it is from the name. Same thing with the funded trading, but probably you have noticed that in some of the strategies it says premium portfolio, another premium portfolio, and we have another one right in here. This trading.com portfolio makes above 1% a month, and this is huge for trading.com. I'll show in a second why that is. But in this account we have 3 expert advisors that trade really well together, and they've been trading for nearly 50 days and made 3% in this trading.com account. But look at the max loss, 1.17. If I show you the track record, you will see that the equity from the very beginning stays really close to the balance line. There are 2 drawdowns, one in here, a small one in here, but the second bigger one was this one, and it's still very small. 1.7% of a drawdown with 3% gain is absolutely amazing, and I think it's probably the best premium portfolio I have at the moment, and I will show it to you right now. But before I do that, very quickly, I want you to have a look at this small image by my side, which shows that most of you watching my videos missed to subscribe. YouTube simply recommends my videos on your homepage, on your suggested videos on the side, because of the mutual interests we have, but most of you missed to subscribe. So please double check. It means the world to us, and it gives us a lot of energy and resources to keep testing and testing more EAs. So thank you for that, and now let me show you what I'm trading in this portfolio of EAs. I'll bring the MetaTrader platform on my recording screen, and the first expert advisor I have in this account is the Japan Strike, where I am trading it with fixed lot of 0.03, and you can see that it is exactly 0.03 that it is trading. The second expert advisor I have is the Euro Stable, trading the euro dollar, and here I'm trading with auto lot of 4, which means I'm trading with 0.04 as trading amount. And the third expert advisor, I'm trading the multipair with the euro yen auto lot of 5, makes it exactly 0.05 in this account. So I'm having a great risk diversification between the euro euro dollar, the dollar yen, and the euro yen. 3 pairs where each currency is trading twice. And here are all of the trades that closed. I'm showing it to you very transparently so you can see all trades that open and closed. I'm not increasing the lot. These EIs are not grid martingale systems. They always trade the same lot. They use grid, but they do not increase the grids. They don't increase the volume or the lots traded. So if they start selling with 0.05, then it will just keep selling or buying with 0.05. It will not increase it, which really lowers the risk. And one more time, you can see how much of a drawdown I have. One more time, 1.7. It's just amazing. I also want to show you the live trading results, and if I look for the premium portfolios, you will see that I have 4, and the same portfolio I have right in here in this 5k live account, and it makes 3.78%. It's been trading just for 19 days, and this configuration with over 140 trades, it's super active, by the way. And if I show you the track record, you will see something very similar, very small drawdowns, and until the moment they always recover. But the reason I'm more excited about my trading.com account is because if we make 1% a month and we use the scaling method, if you've been following me, you would know what that is. I'll show it in a second. If we use the scaling method, we can easily reach the 20% target and get the withdrawal. So if I go back quickly to the funded trading and I one more time look for the premium portfolios, here they are. I'm talking about this account here. It makes above 1%. Now on every page we have our rules on the top, and here we have displayed transparently how we are trading, how we are backtesting, how we are demo trading before we go live. And here is our goal on the trading.com platform. Now the overall target is 20%. So once you buy the funded account, and I usually start with $1,000 one, once I reach 20%, or this is $2,000 of a target, I can withdraw 80%, or this is $1,600. At that moment I already paid my initial investment of $1,000 because the profit split is 1,600, so I'm $600 on profit. On top of that, I get the $20,000 equity account, and if I reach 20% again, I can withdraw 80%, or that's a target of $4,000. I can withdraw 80%, or this is 3,200, and this repeats again and again. The profit split decreases down to 50% on the 5th stage. So far I've reached the 4th stage, but just the last 1 month we reached the target of 3 of our accounts, which means that we had a withdrawal of $4,800, and that is why we aim at just 1% a month, because we have many accounts. Every month we add new accounts, so once they start reaching the target, every month we have withdrawals to take. Plus there is the scaling method we use, which means that once we make 5%, we double the risk and we target 2% a month, so we can reach the 20% faster in 7 months. So if I go back one more time to this account, and I'm talking about this one over here, it made 3%. So once it makes 5%, I can comfortably increase the risk or double the lots here. And actually I'll be super comfortable to do that if the drawdown remains so low. So my strategy here is to go with a very low risk, very low drawdown, because there is 10% drawdown with trading.com and we don't want to breach it. It's a static drawdown, not like with the prop firms where it's a trailing drawdown, but we go low risk. We are patient, we wait for a couple of months. If we make 5%, we scale it, we increase the risk and reach the targets faster. That one portfolio is a piece from the entire algo trading portfolio. And here it says mid-risk because I am trading 3 expert advisors in here. With the low risk ones, we are combining 2. And if we put 4 or more expert advisors in one account, we consider it as high risky portfolio. Also, if you click on it, you will go to the Premium Algo Trading Setup, which is a program we created some time ago where we want to help the beginner traders or the people that do not have the time to set up the accounts. We help them build their own portfolios by selecting the best expert advisors. We help them with one-on-one calls to install the platforms, to set up the VPS, to combine the portfolios in the best possible way, where we try to keep low risk with steady performance in the long term. And I'm happy that already there are satisfied clients using the program. It's really a game changer for the people that believe in risk diversification. So I'll leave the link to the premium portfolio program in the description, guys. But the portfolio I revealed today comes from one and the same vendor. Their name is Robot Forex Pro, and in this account, one more time, I have the multi-pair trading the euro yen, the euro stable on euro dollar, and the Japan strike on the dollar yen. Very affordable expert advisors in my opinion, and we found out that they work really well in a portfolio together because they're trading different assets and they're trading low risk because there is no martingale involved. And all of these accounts are part of my entire portfolio, and I promise that at the end of the video I'll share with you where the other 75% of my investments are. Number 2, I like to invest in stocks and indices such as the S&P 500. I like to invest in the huge companies like the biggest: Amazon, Apple, Google, Tesla, and I monthly purchase real stocks that I'm putting on the side. I don't look at them. I don't care if the price is going up or down. I know that historically and every year the stock market is just going up. On average, we can expect about 10%. Even recently, it's just way more. So I am putting some of my investment capital into stocks. The third piece goes to crypto, and particularly with Bitcoin. I have played a lot with the coins, but I found out that the Bitcoin is the most stable one. I like to buy the dips and sell the highs. I invest long-term in Bitcoin and I trade it short-term manually, nothing to do with algo trading. So far, we really haven't found a good expert advisor for Bitcoin. I know a lot of you are interested in that. If we find, of course, we'll let you know. But the problem is that the CFD brokers and all these funded platforms, they charge big spreads for the Bitcoin. That's why it's nearly impossible to trade crypto with expert advisors. So I just trade them on the exchanges. And the fourth piece, the last 25%, from 2 years, I invest in real estate. And I have bought a third property until the moment, and I think it's a great investment. It's a stable investment. Of course, it takes a lot of your time if you are going for renting it out or Airbnb or anything like that. If you just purchase it as an investment, I'm sure you will still make money if you sell it in, 10 or 15 or 20 years. But if this property makes you money, for me personally, it is good enough if it covers the mortgage. So if I rent it out and it covers the mortgage, it's great, because this way I don't have monthly costs, but I know that this initial investment is growing. And I'll just give you the example of the last one I bought. It's not even ready, and the price increased drastically for the last 6 months, which is unbelievable. And that's just in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe, and I consider Bulgaria as a poor country. Unfortunately, real estates just go up, especially around the capital. I'm pretty sure wherever you are around the capital, the real estate are a good deal. But it's not a piece of financial advice. This is how I diversify my investment. Algo trading, and I love it the most because it's my work. I am very passionate about stocks and crypto and real estate. Is kind of a good risk diversification for your investment portfolio. And because I want to be very transparent with you here, I just missed the fifth one, and that's the gold. I wish I bought some gold long ago when it was cheap. I was already in the business. I knew I had to buy it. Honestly, I didn't find the best place to buy it from as an investment. Then later, when it was more expensive, so many online apps were offering the opportunity to purchase gold as an investment. But as I said, I missed it. I don't regret it because I have the other four, but if the price drops a little bit more, I'll be happy to buy some gold as well as a fifth piece of my entire portfolio. As always, guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll be very happy if you share down in the comments what is your allocation between live trading, expert advisors, stocks, investments, how you invest. I'll be very interested to read every single comment. Before you go, check out this video on my site to learn more about how I built the portfolios of expert advisors. Until then, trade safe, don't forget I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.